Sources tell me that Giannis Antetokounmpo and his agent Alex Saratas have started open conversations that are active right now with the Milwaukee Bucks about the realities of whether his future is best staying in Milwaukee or the realities of moving on elsewhere.
I want all the Europeans to go to all the big markets, to see something incredible. This is what I want.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is finally done pretending everything is fine in Milwaukee. For months, we've heard whispers, quiet conversations in the summer, a soft request out, then a walk back. Giannis tried to give the Bucks another chance. He tried to believe, tried to convince himself the fire was still there. But everything changed last night.
If you want to know how Giannis feels, look at what his actions were over the summer.
There were failed trade talks in August. There was a multi-week exclusive negotiating window for the New York Knicks.
Because out of nowhere, Giannis wiped almost every Bucks-related post off his Instagram and X accounts, scrubbing years of moments, leaving only the 2021 championship and the NBA Cup run like he was preserving the last good memories before shutting the door for good.
It's over. The Bucks have done it. The long wait has ended. After a half-century, the Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Giannis trade has arrived, and the league is about to spin off its axis again, because after a brutal, embarrassing loss to the 3-17 Wizards, where the Bucks got punked in the final seconds, Giannis just hit his breaking point. The man who once roared, "It's over! The Bucks have done it!" is now staring at a franchise that's dropped 8 of its last 10 games.
This is a results-based business, a results-based situation. Giannis Antetokounmpo has made it clear he wants winning, and so the results have spoken for themselves, and if they keep trending this way, this is just the start for even more hard conversations to come, and also, like I keep saying, the inevitable writing on the wall, as one source told me today.
Watching everything he built slowly crumble in front of him, a results-based superstar trapped on a results-free team. Giannis hasn't been subtle. He's told the front office repeatedly, "I want to win. If we're not contending, what am I doing here?" And the results have done all the talking. If this keeps spiraling, this is only the beginning, the first of many brutally honest conversations heading Milwaukee's way.
With a steal and rim rocks. Show the emotion, Bilal, as the Wizards faithful come up off their feet with 5.4 to go.
And the blame? It's falling right at the feet of Bucks GM John Horst. The Bucks have tried patchwork fixes. Cole Anthony, Miles Turner, Kevin Porter Jr., a handful of solid names, none of which scream championship basketball, none of which scream, "We're serious." Woj and Windhorst already told us, Giannis asked out this summer.
This is a monster, impactful move and piece for us and towards doing that, and not only for this season, but seasons go forward. So this is huge for us. We're really excited.
The Bucks even called the Knicks for an offer, because Giannis told them point blank, "I want to be a Knick." So when he deletes Bucks photos, people go wild, but the truth is, the real panic should have started months ago. The only question now is timing. Giannis agreed to give Milwaukee this season, but the Bucks? They didn't hold up their end.
Right. Oh, no! Frankish, Giannis says no! Giannis inside! And both ends!
When Giannis doesn't play, they're 1-5. When he does play, they're barely above water at 9-8A. 500 team with a generational superstar. And then there's the part no one wants to talk about. Most people around the league don't think he'll be a Buck next season at all.
Giannis throwing it up. Oh, he knocks it down. What a way to get 500 career three-point makes for Giannis.
Back on October 28th, when he declared, "This is my city," against the Knicks, everyone thought the door was shut. No trade talks, no market, nothing to see here. But if it looks like a fish and smells like a fish, you already know what it is. So why is Giannis done playing nice?
Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. He's not human. Deflects it. Hendricks Williams drives it. Blocked again by Antetokounmpo.
Because the Bucks are simply not good. Right now, they're 9-13, sitting 11th in the East, outside even the play-in. This was supposed to be the "we're back in business" season. They hyped the Miles Turner trade like it was a franchise reset. A new core around Giannis. A new shot at contention. But while the Bucks stumble, Giannis is delivering a season that makes absolutely zero sense.
The Bucks are not good. This year, when he hasn't played, they're 1-5. And when he has played, they're 9-8. So they've been 500 when he's played, and when he hasn't played, they've been getting raced.
One of the most absurd statistical runs in league history. He's putting up 30.8 points, 10.7 rebounds, 6.4 assists. 63.9% from the field. He's the only player ever to average 30+ on 60% shooting, and he's about to make it 3 straight seasons. But the Bucks? They're .500 with him. They collapse without him. This isn't a contender. This is a treadmill disguised as a roster.
Giannis spin move. You can count it. Catch him if you can.
That's all you can do. I mean,
The game clock. Giannis. And with Neesmith switched out on him. Giannis with the back down. The paint away. The shot. It's gone. With zeros on the shot clock. Giannis with the game winner.
Milwaukee has won one playoff series since their 2021 title, one, and they've been knocked out in the first round 3 straight years. They cycled coaches, they took a massive swing on Dame, they pivoted again when that didn't work, now they're trying another patch job with Turner, and Giannis is looking at all these moves like, man, this isn't it. But trading a player like Giannis, that's a different universe.
He's looking at a Milwaukee Bucks squad, and he's saying, this is an organization that drafted me, that believed in me, that has been very good to me. That helped me capture a championship because they got me the assets that I needed in the past. But since that time, I've gone to a semifinals, and other than that, I've been bounced out of the postseason, at least 2 times, 3 times. So that's what he's faced with now, and looking at what they're going to be able to do. A Cole Anthony is there, Miles Turner is there, a Kevin Porter Jr. is there, stuff like that. That's not going to win you championships.
Every big market in this league is circling the same name. Every franchise with a skyline, a spotlight, or the hunger to be more than just relevant wants him. Because Giannis hasn't exactly been subtle. He said it out loud. He wants Europeans in big cities. He wants the pressure, the expectation, the lights so bright they hurt your eyes.
Giannis rising up, and the Greek Freak throws it down.
He wants a legacy that echoes long after the banners fade. But wanting Giannis and getting Giannis are 2 completely different universes. To pry him out of Milwaukee, you don't just open the vault, you hand over the keys, the code, the floor plans, and probably the architect too. You need youth, picks, long-term pathways, cap flexibility, you need everything. And for the Knicks, the most realistic outline looks like something out of a blockbuster heist film, Karl Anthony Towns.
Situation, about 57 seconds away from that. Below, back door.
A high-level wins Mikal Bridges or OG Anunoby. Whatever extra salary filler is needed, and then a mountain of firsts and swaps tall enough to block out the sun. That's the price of a generational force. But then you look west, and the Warriors might be the most chaotic suitor of them all. Picture this, Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga. 3 unprotected firsts. Golden State pushing their chips so far into the middle of the table they're practically off it in exchange for Giannis and Kuzma. The logic? Milwaukee stays competitive with Butler and Turner while quietly collecting golden lottery tickets in 2029 and 2032, the post-Curry era, when the Warriors might finally collapse back down to earth. That's the gamble. Then there's a team nobody wants to imagine but everyone should fear. The Spurs. A Giannis-Wemby frontcourt? That's not basketball. That's a glitch in the Matrix. That's the cheat code you don't let your friend pick when you're playing 2K. They'd become title favorites before the ink dries. San Antonio's offer? 2 recent lottery picks, Harper and Castle. One of Devin Vassell or Keldon Johnson, and a treasure chest of firsts stretching deep into 2031. It's terrifying because it makes too much sense. But the wildest scenario, the one that feels like a fever dream leaked straight from a front office war room, a 3-team blockbuster that blows the league's doors off. Bucks get Kuminga, Austin Reeves, Brandon Podziemski, Moses Moody, Dalton Knecht, plus Lakers picks in 2026, the 2028 swaps, the unprotected 2031st, and a 2032 swap, a full franchise makeover. Warriors get LeBron James. Yes, the Warriors, with LeBron. Let that sink in. Lakers get Giannis Thanasis, Buddy Hield, Al Horford, a complete radical transformation of the team overnight. It's insane, it's chaotic, it's completely unreal. And yet, in a world where Giannis is truly available, nothing is too crazy, nothing is off the table. Because here's the part nobody wants to admit. The Giannis trade isn't a rumor anymore. Forget quiet whispers, the seismic shift is here, alive, pressing down on Milwaukee's chest, rattling every front office from the Atlantic to the Pacific. This isn't just news. It's a league-wide existential event, echoing through team facilities and social media feeds with every new sunrise. The sheer weight of this possibility has instantly recalibrated the future for 24 franchises. The clock is relentlessly ticking towards the trade deadline, and until that gavel drops, every fan base is currently locked in a state of delirious, impossible hope, dreaming big, wild, and completely out of control about how this generational talent could reshape their dynasty. Why the sudden, uncontrollable frenzy? Because the memory is still fresh. The last time a superstar of this magnitude packed his bags, the entire NBA map was shredded and instantly redrawn. The resulting fallout wasn't just a few exciting trades. It was a chaotic drama in NBA history.